We now have the first layer done. We want to turn the cube over and begin working on layer 2 without messing up our work from layer 1. Now is when we're going to start using the notation that we went over at the very beginning, because we're about to just use memorized tricks. To use the memorized tricks, you'll be following the code that's at the lower side of the screen, holding the cube in an orientation where you're thinking front, upper, downward, right, left, and back. And you're thinking about clockwise and counterclockwise. We're going to follow a memorized sequence of moves to get to the answer. In this particular situation, I'm looking for the color that needs to be on top first, and that requires a little bit of thinking. The quickest way to do that is to just see which color occurs the most. In this case, it's orange on my cube. It might be a different color on yours. The color that occurs the most is going to be taking up the 4 slots here. So since mine is orange, I then ask a very simple question. Is there one orange? If there is one orange, I put it in the corner. If there is not one orange, I put a orange piece here. Suppose my color was white. Is there one white? If yes, put it here. If not, I would put it here, like it says showing here. So since I have orange, I'm going to follow the sequence just to show you what happens. It now turns the entire top orange. Now you won't always get that lucky, but it could take up to 4 repeats of the pattern I just did, or the sequence. So to make it super clear, I'm going to use this cube again. Our goal is to get blue on the top. I look and I see if there's any blue. There is no blue. So then I would need to put a blue here. You're always either going to put the blue here if there's one, or here if there is something other than one. The sequence, if you are reading from down here, is right clockwise, U clockwise, right counterclockwise, U clockwise, right clockwise, U clockwise, clockwise, right counterclockwise. In doing so, amazingly, the bottom will stay solved. Now, I look at my situation again. Do I have 1? No. I have 2. Since there's 2, I place the piece that I wanted it on the top here, because there's not 1. So I put it here, and I do my sequence again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, R prime. I look at the top. There's 1, so I put it here because there's 1. If there had been anything other than 1, I'd put a blue one here. I do my sequence again. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, R prime. There we have my piece. Put it in the corner. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, R prime. And eventually it will turn the entire top to the desired color. This is not completely solved, but we're one step away from having a solved upper layer. If you want to know what this is actually doing, it holds this one in place and it rotates these 3 around. If you would like to see that quickly, I'll do it quick. So there's the corner, rotated, rotated, rotated. Corner, rotated, rotated, rotated. And it's just rotating the pieces around. and that is the first memorized code to get the top to all match. I recommend pausing the video and trying this yourself a few times.